Hello, Danny. Thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your presence even more in the area that you're serving in Atlanta, Georgia. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website. See if you could outrank them, get on the top of the first page of Google, which increase your traffic and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is your content. On your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, depending on the competition number of keywords needed. So keywords are anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. You guys are doing a great job on your website. I wouldn't change anything on the front end of your website at all. But again, and you have a great presence already, and you have a strong website in the back end. But again, this is just to increase your traffic even more and to compete with competitors in the area, which will increase your leads and just grow your business even more. So I just want to make that clear. You know, you're doing an awesome job on your website, but I'll just compare the numbers to see what it takes to get on that first page on some of the keywords that consumers type in. So speaking of Google, I might type this in if I'm looking for you, plumber, Atlanta, Georgia. Here's what typically comes up, and let's just talk about different strategies to get in the eyes of consumers. So one is Google Ads here. If you haven't invested in this already, there's a way to optimize these to outrank these competitors just to be right here. That's a great way to be right in front of the eyes of consumers very quickly. Second is the map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Right now, some of your top competitors is the Superior Plumbing, Mr. Plumber Atlanta. Got some big competitors in the area. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they're going to go to a local company, especially if it's a Mercy type of service. So I'll just compare your website to this Superior Plumbing. And your website is strong. I think you're at the top of page 2. So you could do some things very easily, get on the top of page 1. Even if you get close to this top competitor, you're going to jump some of these other competitors to get on that page 1, which is going to bring you some value. So to do that comparison, here's a tool we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL. So right now, good strong website, good numbers. You have over 2,000 keywords. Great thing about keywords, you could increase them to increase your traffic and leads even more. So get creative in them to think about all the buyer intent keywords. You could tag them to all the cities you go to as well. And that's how you start matching competitors, eventually outranking competitors with that high search volume. So you want a higher volume, more bang for your buck there. But just see what Superior Plumbing is doing here with their keywords. Here's their numbers. So actually, you're beating them in keywords. They have 799 keywords. Sometimes about intentionality, depending on the keyword. Maybe they have some more Plumber Atlanta things that's giving them that search volume when people type in Plumber Atlanta. Great thing about keywords, if you don't have these on your website already, you could put them on your website. If they apply to you, looks like all that applies to you. And you could tag them, you optimize them, and you get that search volume as well. And that's how you start outranking competitors. Second is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. The person with the most backlinks wins, but keep it in mind, it's not always about the quantity of the backlinks, it's about the quality of the backlinks as well. So you want to have good quality backlinks. I can tell you have some because you have over 1,000 backlinks with 306 reference domains. And this is your trust over time with Google. That's a good number. And also this is your immediate trust. So again, strong website. There's nothing wrong with your website. It's just about competing with top competitors. So just see what they're doing again on that first page. They have almost 4,000 backlinks with 180 reference domains. Great thing about backlinks too, you could do a deep dive in their backlinks. You could see what's strong, what could anybody follow, and you also link them to your website as well. So they're getting some of that more trust over time, immediate strength from Google with these backlinks. So this is what's giving them on that first page being that top competitor when they type in Plumber, Atlanta, Georgia. So the goal is to get close to these numbers. Not overnight, but eventually you could add to your backlinks, even add to your keywords more, start dominating more here. So your numbers look like this, get closer to this traffic, 5,000, just compared to the traffic you're getting now with 2,700. So again, strong website, but it's about competing with some top competitors in the area as well. And then finally, there's citation. So citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google Business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And if you do have that Atlanta, Georgia business address, you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 and 3 of Google, people don't click for services very much. People don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be right in the eyes of consumers here. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts work great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you really start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at and why that's worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here with some Google ads maybe, here in the map pack, and up here organically, with all the services that you do and all the areas you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates some pretty decent revenue. And as I said, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more traffic and leads. So if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that. We could talk about goals, and I could do the research just to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and how to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. And much luck in your business. Have a great day.